about was not that long ago. Anyways, when I was a little girl, I always remember that I loved just to be with my friends. I loved to play with my sisters and with my friends, just doing anything together. For me, the point was time together. In fact, I still love hanging out with my friends. Both of my parents have played and are playing a pivotal role in my life, showing me how to love and how to live in community with other people united in Jesus. And even though I haven't always done it right, God can use to grow me and show me how to live in community. When I was younger, I used to let my little sister Isla boss me around and do whatever she wanted me to do. I thought that that was unity. I now know that it was just compliance. I started to get resentful and frustrated with her. After a long time of doing what she wanted, my parents told me that I could say no to her, and that saying no was not wrong or evil. And then I would say no to everything that she asked or told me to do. It didn't matter if what she told me to do was good or bad, I still said no. This caused division and arguments at every turn. Finally, after tons of fights and meltdowns, I learned that being pliable and doing whatever she wanted, what everyone wanted, was not being unified. Neither was being stubborn or obstinate. Being unified meant loving my sister and trying to do what was good for her. It also meant letting my needs and wants be known so that she could know me as well, not just the pliable me that she thought she knew. This meant that sometimes I said yes to playing with her or doing laundry for her, even if I didn't want to. Sometimes I said no to her, even if I felt pressured to do something. To this day, I still struggle with whether to say no or yes sometimes. But I understand that sometimes unity is hard and that is okay. We don't always have to agree in order to be united. And hard just means an opportunity to grow. Over time, it has been easier to say no to certain things or yes to certain things. Kyle and I still argue over silly things a lot. We still do selfish things and put ourselves first. But we always make up and apologize to one another. And that always results in us being closer afterwards. We both agree that being united is worth working for. Something else I love to do is hang out with little kids here at church. Whether that's chasing them when I take my headband for the 50th time that day, or trying to find them when we were playing another round of Runaway Baby. Little kids are just so fun and just love to play with their friends. They also like to make new friends. Most of the time, little kids have absolutely no shame or embarrassment in asking a stranger to be their friend. They just go right up to you and ask, "Can I be your friend?" or "Can you play with me?" There's one little girl I know that loves to invite and loves to make friends at the park and also right away invites them to her next birthday party. Or she asks her mom if they can have a play date the next day. She just loves making and having friends. These little kids have really encouraged me to be brave making friends because they're such great examples of unity. They are not afraid to ask you to be their friend and invite you into their life. Often, without you or them realizing it, they help you feel invited and loved. At least, they help me feel that way. Probably the most recent inspiring example I can think of is our youth group leader, Joe. He's super warm and inviting. He's always trying to make sure that everyone is included. He welcomes in the new kids and makes them feel welcome and wanted. He's organized fun nights where we play games together and watch movies together and even just talk together. He and BJ, the youth leader from Transform, organized a joint youth group every month so that us teenagers can form relationships with each other even outside of church. As a result, we now have 3 Transform boys volunteer almost every Sunday so they can talk to the Revelation boys. And it's because of Joe and BJ pursuing unity with each other. Joe is a great example of what it looks like to have unity. He has helped me be more welcoming to the new people, making them feel wanted and loved. Another one of my favorite things to do is to hang out with my cousins. I love to play tag and Foursquare and Thunder and other silly games with them. I love when we eat together and tell funny stories. Like when my cousin Colton tells a story so ridiculously weird and funny, we all just lose it. Or when my other cousin Nora tries to tickle me for absolutely no reason at all. I love just hanging out with my family. I also love church, not just because of the sermons, though they are awesome, but also because of the little kids climbing all over me, and our teenagers creating relationships with transformed teenagers. I just love being in unity with my church family. But it is still not always easy for me, especially when one of my friends is hurtful to me. In fact, I had an experience recently which I felt like one of my friends was being unkind to me, and so I was rude back to him. Later, the Holy Spirit convicted me about what I had done. That was not God's will for us, and that was not the unity that He or I valued so deeply. So, I apologized to him for being rude. And guess what? He forgave me, and he also apologized for being rude. Since then, our friendship has grown stronger, and I have come to understand even more that unity is often something that I have to fight for. Just instead of fighting with people, I must fight for people. This has made me love unity even more. God has proved that unity is essential and amazing for me. I am so glad that God created unity, because what better than to be with the people that you love and who love you? Even if I'm having a hard time and I think I don't want to be with anyone, usually I actually feel better when I'm with the people I love. Whether we are having fun together or having a hard time together, pursuing unity honors God and blesses me every time. Thank you.